Hello and welcome, friends. This is Matthew Loop, and I'm very happy that you've decided to join me today because what I'd like to do is I'd like to take you inside a presentation that I did recently to over 500 hungry business owners and entrepreneurs that were looking to create multiple sources of income online. That is a question I get asked all the time by real estate professionals, chiropractors, medical professionals. It doesn't matter what business you have, it's always good to have multiple sources of income. And I want to share with you this presentation, and this is absolutely free. You're going to learn some true gems that may propel you to earn 5 figures every single month online through the use of affiliate marketing and developing your own products. So again, I hope you enjoyed this free presentation, and I'll talk to you soon.
If he comes along well introduced. Without further delay, I would like to invite Dr. Luke to come here and go ahead. Please welcome Dr. Luke. Good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. It's such a pleasure to be presenting today for the IBC because some of the information that I'm going to share has the potential to literally change your life, like it has mine, and eventually my secondary source of income became my primary. And it's been just crazy from there. I've been doing a lot of traveling and speaking, and at the same time it's offered me a lot of time, freedom, and flexibility to do what I really want. So again, if that does appeal to you, then you might want to pay attention. I have some really cool things that I want to share. And again, my name is Matthew Loop. I got into internet marketing about 5 years ago. Total newbie, massive learning curve to internet marketing, but I was able to go ahead and harness and learn from certain mentors, and then it just really took off. I first started as an affiliate marketer, and all that is I took other people that had created products and I began to market them online successfully. And as I started to do that, I said, wait a minute, I think I can create my own product in a certain niche, in a certain industry, so that's what I did. And that ended up becoming my primary source of income. Can you hear me? Waking up? How about now? A little better. So now I consult chiropractors, medical doctors, real estate professionals, home business owners, people across the globe that are looking to generate multiple sources of income online. And it's really not that hard as it's been made out to believe. So without further ado, I want to go into this presentation. How to make a fortune online in 2009, live the lifestyle you want by working less. And I want to start off with a couple quotations of interest by some of my favorite authors. The first one is by Eric Hoffer. He speaks of, in times of change, the learners will inherit the earth, while the learned find themselves beautifully equipped to deal with a world that no longer exists. What he's speaking about is adaptability. And no other time, especially in 2009, the business owners and entrepreneurs need to be adaptable. They need to understand current trends, current shifts in communication, so we can then apply it and ultimately make a good living and really take the governor off our income levels. The next one is by a man named Bob Proctor. He says the person that makes $50,000 a year doesn't make that because he wants to. He makes $50,000 a year because he doesn't know how to make $100,000. Now, the key word in that phrase is how. So hopefully within this presentation, you gain a little bit more awareness that's going to allow you some insight as to how to generate extra supplementary income with maybe the business that you already have, or if you want to get into a new niche. And has anyone read The 4-Hour Workweek here by Tim Ferriss? Awesome book. I highly recommend it. This quote is from him. "Someday is a disease that will take your dreams to the grave with you." Many people say, well, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week, but 90% of people will never do that. So the important part about it is what you learn today, take action now, create the additional source of income. And again, you're going to be much better off in this year and also next.
This presentation is to really push you out of your comfort zone just a little bit. Because when you're pushed out of your comfort zone, those are typically times that you grow the most. And making money online or creating sources of income typically are things that, especially in this affiliate marketing medium or information product medium, many people are not as familiar with. And it's not that difficult as you've been led to believe. What I hope to do is I hope to open your mind to new and exciting ways of monetizing your current business with information marketing online extracting that specialized knowledge that you already have inside of yourself, that you just want to bring it out to the forefront and deliver it to the masses. I also hope to get you to think about information product creation or affiliate marketing as viable sources of secondary streams of income. Now, what happened to me, and the reason why I have secondary in quotation marks, is my secondary income eventually became my primary, and that's when I said, this online marketing thing, this is truly the way. Now, I still practice as a chiropractor in Littleburg, Georgia periodically, but the fact of the matter is, I don't need to be at my office. I can take my laptop wherever I go and conduct business, whether it's on the beaches of Fort Walton or here in Atlanta or in Switzerland. It doesn't matter where I go. That's the freedom, time, and flexibility that the online business realm affords you if you know how to put all the pieces together. So it's another dimension that you can absolutely add, and you don't have to be a genius to do it. And again, I want to show you exactly how to create an additional stream of income today so you can begin to apply this. Now, let's start with the problem, because many entrepreneurs and business owners typically grew up in a certain fashion like myself, and I didn't grow up with a lot of money per se, but I had certain paradigms, as we see here, which consists of attitudes, values, and beliefs that really inhibited my growth financially and also from a personal development standpoint. So you really have to analyze, are you in the mass consciousness? Are you thinking differently than anyone else? Have you surrounded yourself by people that are making 6 figures a year or 5 figures every single month, or that are making highly profitable sales online? If not, then it's time to reevaluate your current situation and circumstance to really put yourself around those people that are going to help you grow financially or personally. And many times we have self-limited beliefs that, from the time of our parents, that have been passed down, and we've just uncritically accepted those. Lack of awareness is another problem that myself, when I first got into online marketing, I had. There's a massive learning curve if you don't have a proven blueprint. And even some of the strategies that I'm going to offer you today, if somebody would have said, hey, do this, 5 years ago, it would have taken me 5 years to really become massively successful online. But I'm glad I went through the learning curve that I did. Making money is not taught in school. Let me see a show of hands. Who here learned how to make a lot of money in college? Anyone? Probably not that many. Actually, no one raised their hand. I'm grateful that I went to school. I'm grateful that I went to college and received the formal education that I did, but it didn't show me how to make $40,000 a month of passive income online. That's not what my education showed me. And by all means, get a formal education. There's something to be said about that. But understand some of the most brilliant people. We can use Bill Gates as an example. He went to Harvard Law School, or Harvard, and he dropped out. People thought he was a nut. And what happened? He created Microsoft. So again, he had an idea. He was an entrepreneur. He took a risk. And I'm not saying you have to necessarily take risks that extreme, but don't be opposed to getting pushed out of your comfort zone and taking calculated risks.